Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope the weather is nicer where you are than it is where I am. Although possibly not, judging by the conversation we had before this session. Welcome to day 3 of the conference, and today promises to be an excellent day, as the previous 2 days have been. Just a small little bit of housekeeping before we start the session. This session is being recorded and will be available in the next couple of days to look back on. It's going to be recorded in Spotlight View, so it'll just be Jessica, I presume, will be recorded. But if anybody has any issue with being on a recording, you can switch your camera off. If you are not speaking, please mute yourself so that we have silence while the presentation is going on and it doesn't affect speaker view and stuff like that. And if anybody comes into your room or you need to leave your room, please just turn the camera off, as it can be distracting. There'll be a Q&A session at the end of Jessica's presentation. So there's questions in the app, or if you want to post some questions in the chat, please do. And we will go through them then for about 10 minutes at the end of the session. Okay. With that, it's my great pleasure to give the introduction this morning to our first speaker. This morning, Jessica Breitenfeld of Engage Training will share a 3-step mindset that you can start using today to take control of your life, manage stress, and go for your happiness. Jessica is a professional pitch trainer and bravery coach and has delivered trainings to Barcelona's largest companies, such as H&M, Coca-Cola, and Braun. She has won 4 international awards in Europe this year through Toastmasters and her professional speaking association. She has been featured in the Toastmasters magazine just last February as a humour expert because of her work as a volunteer hospital clown. Her unique blend of humour and humanness with her audience landed her as the top 4th speaker in Spain last year and 2nd best in Barcelona this year. To wake us up, I introduce you to Jessica Breitenfeld to deliver her session called Wake Up and Smell the Laughter. Jessica, it's over to you.
Such polite clapping there. You guys are amazing because you woke up. What else? Type in the chat box. What else would you have been doing if there wasn't a District 71 right now? Sleeping, reading the newspaper, walking the dog. What's your Sunday morning ritual? Going to Toastmasters meetings in Asia at 9:45 in the morning. Anyone a Toastmasters addict? In bed, says Abby, making a pot of coffee, not just a cup, a whole pot, Ian. Ian, how was your singing warm-up? Excellent. So the secret to having vocal variety, Ian, is a pot of coffee? Oh, you muted yourself and then you unmuted yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Although the more contemporary feel is water is better, slightly warm water. But a pot of coffee on a Sunday morning works just as well.
Okay, so now we're going to use Ian's scale. So we're going to show each other the gauge of how we feel right now. So down here would be, I need another pot of coffee to feel happy. Here is like, I slept well, I did my 3 minutes of meditation, and here is, wow, let's get started. So on the count of 3, let me see where you're at. I need coffee. Oh, David Sanders, because he got awarded last night. Teresa Dukes is dancing even with her. Woo! Lisa's about halfway. Andrea's honest. Roger's pretty close. We might get her. Michelle, we might get you to the top. Fiona's good. Well, we got her. Fiona, stop there. Ian is just swinging his arm. Hi, Camille. It's nice to see Camille here because he was with us last night in the party room and we had a twerker. And the twerker wasn't following the rules. So anytime the twerker wouldn't follow the rules, we had to take a drink. And Camille had to replace that person. So good that you're here, mister. Hey, Steve, champion. We call you champion. I wonder if it's, oh, coffee. Okay, I'd love for you, because this is kind of like speed networking. I haven't met you guys, except for a couple of you in the audience. I would love for you to chat, put in the chat box, your favorite breakfast. What is an Irish breakfast? Or maybe do you like the good old American breakfast? Good old American buffet? Do you like just a French croissant, Michelle Combe? Ah, oui, ginger tea and superfood smoothie. Abby, so healthy. Where's my bacon at? Omelet with salmon. Ooh, classy, Mara. Porridge, Helen. That keeps you young. That's good. Shredded wheat and fruit. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of the 80s. Shredded wheat, when my mom forced me. Pancakes with Canadian maple syrup. Where's my Canadian in the room? Janet. Janet, I don't see you. Janet's not on the camera. Croissant, porridge, and oh, Teresa has a real breakfast. Yeah. Now, I would love for you to write down your favorite thing that you talk about. Like, it would be amazing if I were just allowed to go on a TED Talk stage, the World Championship, and talk about this. Type it in the chat box. Pets. I hope that's not your breakfast, Maura. I hope that's what you want to talk about. I'm not sure where the line changed here. Resilience, 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 says Roger. Roger. Love it. My grandchildren, can you imagine a speech about grandchildren winning the World Championship? Love it. My dog. Wow. Have we ever had a championship talking about a dog? Running and coffee at the same time. That would be impressive. Sue, if you can do that without burning yourself. A different kind of lens. Anita, now that intrigues me. Smiley workplaces, Fiona. Does Fiona ever stop smiling? My God. Don't you hate those people? They're just so positive and lovely and warm. Thanks for being here, Fiona. Mara looks just as sexy as she did last night. She was in our party room. Ooh, one shoulder. I haven't seen that for 14 months because I've been wearing track pants for 14 months. Who has bought new clothes in the last 14 months of Corona? Okay. Oh, very few of you. Okay, who has bought new sweatpants or new pajamas? Teresa's like, raise the roof, pajamas. Teresa, are you wearing pajama bottoms? No, because her hair's so gorgeous, but it's like top down. She's going to show us. Shake it. Show us, Teresa. Prove it. Thank you, Teresa. Great to have some high energy and amazing speakers that have joined me. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to practice our on and off stop button, but we're going to do it in a speed networking way. So I'm going to be asking you a bunch of questions. And if this question is true for you, you're going to turn your camera on because we like people that are similar to us. We feel safe. They're our tribe. They're not our enemy. And so if you agree with the statement, you're going, well, everybody camera off so that we can be with everyone that's on page 2 and 3. Everybody's going to be equal right now. Cameras off. Oh, wow, you guys are good listeners. And that means everyone's here except for Sue and Fiona, unless Fiona has 2 cameras. Suey, turn off your camera. James, turn off your camera. We're going to play a game called That's Me. Okay, cameras on if you are addicted to coffee. Oh, Kit, Daniel, that's how you don't become district without that, right? Okay, cameras off. Off. Cameras on again if you are in love with dogs. You'd give up your firstborn child to save your dog. Oh, I'm just joking. You sound like bad people now but I already made you turn on your camera. Okay, cameras off. Very nice. Turn on your camera if you've been in Toastmasters longer than 10 years. 10-year veterans. Oh, Kit, Helen, Janet, Teresa, District 71, Robert, thank you, Sue. You guys are amazing. Okay, turn on your camera if this is your first year in Toastmasters. Michelle, but you've been speaking your whole life, madame, and so good. Majela, I say in Spanish. Sarah's new, wonderful. Who else is new? Jennifer's new, Roger's new. Roger talks about resilience, resilience, resilience. Well, okay, cameras off. Who loves, this is a very important question because it creates rapport. Turn on your cameras if you love bacon. Yeah, Daniel, yeah, Robert, yeah. Okay, turn off your cameras. Who thinks bacon is disgusting? Where are my vegans at? Teresa and Mayla and Sue. Okay. Abby, funny, all the gorgeous women just said they don't love bacon. Maybe that's a secret. Daniel and I, maybe if we want to get to the beauty level of Abby, we might want to reconsider our breakfast, right? Awesome. Okay. Last but not least, turn on your camera if you want to play a game right now. Good attitude, because I didn't tell you what game it was. Maybe I'll embarrass you. We're going to play this game called Chicky Chicky Boom Boom. Okay, so we're going to create a movement, a repetitive movement, and you're going to turn on your microphones. This is whatever inspires you. It's like a mini table topic. So someone who was here with me last night, Mara, you remember this one? Yeah? So Mara and I, we're going to start doing a movement. Mara, pick a movement. Okay, so everybody's going to start doing this. And when you're inspired by what you're doing, what does this remind you of? You go, chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm dancing in the 60s. And you go, chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm cutting my eyelash hairs. Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. Someone?
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I have a good eye contact.
Yeah. Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. 4 syllables for the next line.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm wiping my glasses.
Yeah, good.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. My arms are aching.
My arms are aching. Yeah, poor Sue.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. Need a cup of tea.
Need a cup of tea. Is that how, wait, let's stop. Is that how Fiona goes into a coffee shop, a tea shop? She's like, excuse me, can I get a tea, please?
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. My coffee levels are low.
Okay. Dan
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. This is fun.
Boom, boom, I can't see.
You're dancing. Well, I'm sweating. So Elizabeth Jordan, give us a new movement.
Okay.
Anything that doesn't make my arms tired. Oh, I love it. Okay, so whoever's inspired by this movement.
Vote.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom.
I'm having fun.
This is how you have fun.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. Wax on, wax off.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm a mine in a box.
Very good. Good. Let it flow.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm stopping the paparazzi.
Chicky, chicky, boom. Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. The sun's in my eyes.
Ah, yeah.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. The car's all misted up.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm going through a maze.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Janet. Janet, can you give us a movement? A repetitive movement? Oh, that one's fun. Okay, what does this inspire you guys?
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm Rocky.
I heard Iraqi. I don't think
Chicky,
that's
boom,
what
boom. I didn't realize this was boot camp.
Sanit, come on. You're like a robot. Say it. Chicky, chicky, boom, boom.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm ready to zip wire.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I'm Usain Bolt.
Okay.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. There must be some fruit left on this tree.
Chicky, chicky, boom, boom. I thought my fitness session was tomorrow.
Woo! Okay, hands up in the air if you are feeling a little bit sore or tired. Okay, those are not going to the gym very often Toastmasters here. I think we have a tribe, yeah. Probably the people that like bacon too. I'm not saying that there's a total link, but there's possibly a link between us. How many of you have been to the gym in the last 14 months? Actually, go like this if you've been to the gym in the last 14 months. Oh, yes, of course, Sexy Mara. Nobody on, oh, Sanit in the second page. And Elizabeth have been to the gym, and Lisa has been to the gym. You guys,
Yes.
you should have gotten an award last night because I think that is pretty impressive. No? Amazing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, who is tired of home office? Who loves home office? These are your two motions. Wow, look at you guys loving home office. Yeah, raise the roof home office. Look at you, positivity daddies. Very nice. Hello, Jennifer. Thanks for turning on your camera. Hello, guys. Hi, Serena. We're going to have 1 minute now, minute and a half. You are going to be running around your home office, not running, because you need to do this quick. You're going to be building the biggest tower in front of your camera, because we're going to award one person for the most amazing or the most creative or the most pathetic tower. We don't know what the award will be, but you have 1.5 minutes to collect what's in front of you and to stack in front of the screen the world's tallest Toastmasters tower. Grab your children, grab your pets, use the lamp. Let's see. Yes, using a bottle full of vodka, Daniel. I love it. I love that it's empty. It gives it less stability, though. Oh, Fiona, grab books. Darn it, she's so smart. Lisa, very nice. A big book, a good stable base. Adrienne is going already on yoga blocks. This guy's a genius. Very nice. Very nice. Who can beat the blocks? That is just such a good idea. Very nice. Laura's using a stuffed animal. Daniel, you are so funny. Daniel has created something that looks very like alienistic. Very nice.
Absinthe. Bottle of pure absinthe.
Beautiful. You have 30 seconds left. And let's see who's doing really well. Roger, you got something going on. Is that a Christmas tree? It's hard for me to tell what that is. Roger has a board. What is that, Roger? I can't tell, but it looks tall. Oh my gosh, Karen Brooks. She looks like she's doing very well. We have Steve Champion. I'm going to call him a champion, even though that's not maybe his last name. It's Campion, possibly. Philip's looking in the corner at he's used a step. Myla is using a cat. I'm not quite sure. Camille's adding stuffed animals. Steve, that's pretty tall. You look super short next to it. Serena's using her dog. Philip might have a go at Sue Burnett's doing pretty amazingly. Fiona just put on a scarf. Maura got her stuffed animals. And James just put the winning touch on the top of his. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He used books. He used actual trophies. Wow. Type in the chat box who you think built the most creative. The most creative one, please. Let's see. Who do you think got it? Oh my gosh, Abby. I think Abby might have gotten it. Did you see that one? Let's spotlight her. Abby, look at that. It's almost like Christmas. Considering your arm is part of it, it's not too tall, but it is very kitschy, if that's what we say in German. Very nice. Thank you. James, Abby, we got 2 votes for Abby. We got 2 votes for James and Abby. Ladies and gentlemen, I think James and Abby are the winners. Round of applause. The ironic thing is, well, you get to keep your own trophy. You made your own trophy and you get to keep it. It's kind of like Toastmasters. Hey, would you like to volunteer? Yeah, what's the reward? People will clap for you. And apparently that is enough for most of us. And that's why this conference is here, because of Daniel, Danny, yeah, and the whole team that put this all together. So I think the trophies go to you, Daniel, actually, because you're here in the room and you did so much work and you are the new man in town. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our little warm up. And as you know, I'm speaking in 2 minutes. It's me again, but it's me in a different coat. So you now have 2 minutes to go grab yourself a bagel. I don't know if you eat those, a crumpet. I don't know what you guys call those little egg McMuffin things. Maybe a cup of tea, Fiona. If you want a tea, go like this and Fiona will bring you one. Maybe you want to go fry some bacon. Go microwave some turkey bacon, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.